Welcome, everyone, to Talented Universe on this 19th day of August,
Mm.
26. And it is an evening broadcast. And we are going to be discussing and reviewing The Librarians, the Next Chapter, episode 5, which is, I'm going to let Marcia say the titles.
5, you mean and the Red Rock?
Yes, and the Red Rock. And we're also going to discuss number 6.
Which is and the Descartes dilemma.
Yes, and I wanted her to say it because I don't say it right. So, but we are going to start with the Red Rock. And only thing I can say is it wasn't exactly like I thought was going to happen. I never know when these things start. If
Oh, I have to put up the title.
That's right, and the Red Rock, and it's like, um, as Marcia said last time, try to figure out what it might be about. No, I didn't get it at all. But was it fun? I thought so. Is it worth discussing? Yes. What were your thoughts, Marcia?
Well, like you, I tried to figure out a little bit of what it would be about. And I was thinking of red rocks, climbing rocks in the Colorado or someplace, although they are in Serbia, or climbing mountains or something like that, and have to do with minerals. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, I think we both were wrong on our little assumptions. But
This,
yeah, but yes. And when he got that, and I went, oh, okay.
that's
Now,
pretty.
it was pretty, but what was nice is they didn't show us everything of that area at the beginning.
No, they didn't. They
We
were
didn't
sneaky
find
with
out, they
it.
were sneaky, and we didn't find out the real
They
dirt,
were
if you want
sneaky.
to be, till later. But
Hmm.
he gets that, and then we find out he knows Lisa. And they're
Ah,
having a meal at a restaurant. Yes, there we go.
that's a
And
nice little restaurant with lots
it's
of light.
with a nice window, and people are
Hmm.
looking out and
Hmm.
all that good stuff. And I mean, I was happy with that.
Yeah, they're having a nice lunch, and then he looks out the window, and
Well, doesn't he? He looks at his arm first, and it's
yes.
and it's that little red thing that got splintered off. What we seen
Hmm.
was glowing,
Hmm.
and we go, okay, glow. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, but we do know something is because when it, which we didn't discuss, when he was in there at first, the big thing fell on him,
Hmm.
and he could hold it up, and he pushed it and everything, like didn't weigh anything. So
Hmm.
we knew something was going on, but
Yeah.
yeah. But okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm 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 taking over, but not now.
No,
I'm going to let you go now for a little bit.
well, and then as you said, the his arm started glowing. He kept it away from
Hidden.
Lisa's prying eyes, but she didn't even notice.
Oh, she
She's
was
so
so oblivious about everything.
she's so twinkle eyes. She's so googly eyes. She didn't notice anything. And so he, oh, I'll be right back.
Got to go to the bathroom.
And then he goes out and
Yeah. Uh huh. Because we forgot, but who came into the area and wondered what was going on?
who came into the area?
Vikram and
Oh yes,
yeah, and all of them,
they
because they
peeked through the
they they
window.
they didn't know, they got a thing on the pendulum that
Hmm.
something was going on.
Hmm. Yes, yes. And so they go, and lo and behold, there's Lisa.
Yeah.
And what is Lysa doing out with a private life? Ooh. See, I don't know the librarian's universe like you do, so these things are kind of new to me. That a librarian is not supposed to have a personal life, romantic life. Is that part of the original
Usually they
librarian?
just can't because they get pulled all the time, you know.
Mm,
Because they do travel a lot.
mhm, mm. Yeah,
But that is
he's
true. But it was like,
Vikram is very
okay,
upset.
yes.
And so we see him. I'm so glad I was able to get a screen cap of his outfit,
Yes.
and because I was wondering where did he get it from? Did he make it?
I think he was oh, you mean you did he make it? I mean,
Yeah,
I
did
don't
he?
know. I don't know. I've never seen that. That is not something
We'll make up something.
we'll make up something. Yeah.
He can sew too. How about that?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And I love the way we'll have the, I hope we get a stunt person or something on because they had people flying. Is that because this
Yeah.
is the
Well,
back of somebody,
I will say, I mean, one of them looked like they were being pulled by
a
a
string.
cable.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's one of them did, and I will say that I thought that looks like they're being pulled by a cable. But you know what? I was just trying to get in the moment, you know. So, but we do have a comment in here that's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Said Olivia was on the PBS drama Hotel Portofino with Oliver Dench, who plays the superhero.
Oh,
I was so
yeah.
excited to see this reunion.
Oh, how cool. I'll have to
And
take a look
Linda
at that.
says, wild looking suit. That is so true.
I'll have to take a look at that. Thank you.
Yeah. Um, but
But yeah.
I just got a kick out of when Connor was looking in the window, you know, after it was all over,
Mm.
and he saw Lysa in the restaurant, and he couldn't believe it. You know, I mean, from all the places they could have gone, they go to the place where she is,
Really.
and you know,
They
and
were
then the
befuddled.
rest of them see Lysa through the window, and then they
Hmm.
all trot in there and what's going on, and then her date comes in.
Oh, I have to show you this screen cap, which I thought was hilarious.
Oh,
When
okay.
Lysa is in the restaurant while he's out there fighting
Fighting all the
crime,
she's doing makeup and checking her hair. I remember that. Yeah, that was
and you can
totally
barely
oblivious.
see in the back somebody flying away after he gets punched by the Red Rock superhero.
Hmm.
I thought that was funny.
And Linda says, being a librarian, you give up your social life. It's
Ah.
hard to have one.
Hmm. Oops, that's later.
Okay.
Yeah. So, dating and Connor says, as you said, he says, "Do you know you're dating a superhero?"
Yeah. Uh huh. Connor
And
seemed
she
to be real
didn't.
excited about that, didn't he?
He was really, and she had, of course, no idea, and she didn't believe it at first,
No. But then she saw the picture.
which was yes, the reflection in the some poster,
Yeah.
and they figure out that uh, there's magic. Well, he has to be using magic because
Yeah. Well, they were drawn there, so they knew
hmm
something. And there certainly wasn't anything with the thieves using magic or whatever. I mean, this guy coming and punching and you know, and all this other stuff was going on. I mean, it was pretty intense.
it was, yeah. And I believe it was Vikram who expressed that, or you maybe you can tell me, or somebody in the chat room, that magic corrupts all those who use it.
And there's always a price you pay for
Yeah,
using magic.
And that seems to be a running theme through at least this incarnation of the
Hmm.
Librarians, about how dangerous magic is, even though it's so seductive. And
Yeah, well, the other one too. I mean, it was. I
was it?
mean, yeah, because they had to get things away from just normal people because it caused too much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was. I enjoyed it. Um, I was wondering how it was going to end, though. I mean, that really. I wondered about that,
Mm-hmm.
especially when. um, I mean, the one thing that I got a kick out of is when Vikram told her she had to contact him again so they could learn more of what was going on, and she says, "Oh no, I don't want to do that." And then Connor turns to her and say, "Oh, I saw the way he was looking at you. He's gonna call you." And
And
then he does, and she
love
doesn't
it.
say a word. She just hello and just walks away from the
Mm-hmm.
from the mall. That
Yeah.
was kind of humorous, I thought. So.
And wait a minute, I have down here, Lysa gets attacked.
Oh yeah, yeah, she does.
Yeah.
That was after. That's next.
Mm,
Um, with the one they got had a knife to her, and
yes.
the culprit says, "I don't know why I'm doing it,"
Yes. And they
which proved
find.
that what Vikram was saying, that
Hmm.
something's wrong and everything is crazy.
Hmm. And the seemingly innocent people are committing violent
That
acts.
they've never done before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have, I think I'm in order. Then we go. Connor thinks he knows where the big part of the rock is, because he
Hmm.
said it's in the same place that he found it. And
Hmm.
I don't know how Connor figured it all out, but he did. And they went, and that's when the big reveal that we didn't know about the location of where
Ooh.
he found the rock. We find out that it's a World War II Nazi place in Serbia,
That was a big reveal.
that they were checking out magical items to see if it would help the war effort.
That was a big reveal.
Yeah.
Startling.
Yeah.
And how they had experiments and horrifying things happening. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And the conflict between Lysa and, well, with Lysa and her personal feelings for Robert. Is that his name?
That's his name. Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, with Robert, and how she longs to have um, a, well, they kind of met just by accident. They were in a lecture, I believe,
A lecture. Yeah.
and
Hmm.
she hadn't intended for them to become romantically involved, but it
It just kind of happened.
just kind of happened. But now she's finding out that there's a huge cost for that, and it may not end well.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that got me too is that the one, I think it was the second time they met, when he had to use his powers and show her that he was doing it, he got all flustered
Yes,
and he left.
yes,
And she didn't think that he was going to contact, or that he would, meet her again, but he does. So,
yes.
yeah.
Which showed that he really did care about her.
Well, yeah, and he did, and I like the way they did it. That everybody's telling her that he's going to get corrupted. She doesn't want to believe it. She says he's so nice, blah blah blah, and then he does start to change,
Yes.
and so then she starts believing it, and it scared her. It
Yeah.
scared her. And I think she got to the point she really didn't know what to do, especially when Charlie comes in with the big knife saying, well, I'll just cut it out of him. It's like, woo, yes, exactly.
First, I
that was a
thought there
little
were
scary.
blood splatters behind her and on the wall there.
Well, I think that is. It
And
very well could be. Or no. It is dots of locations of something.
yes,
Yeah.
but on first glance, I thought,
Well, I thought so. When you said that, I said, oh, yeah, that is. And I went, no, it's not. Okay.
and Charlie didn't hesitate with that
No,
knife. Well, then
no. Well,
we'll do it the
remember,
hard way or the
she
easy.
was trained as a oh golly, it just words just leave me sometimes. But anyway, she was trained to protect him,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
she knows what she has to do.
Hmm.
So
And the
she's
whole
the guardian.
and then they start getting philosophical because I believe it's Charlie who might have said every action, I mean Vikram, has an equal but opposite reaction, so that the power of the stone has a reaction, and that reaction unfortunately is to turn innocent people into victims so that he can use that power. He can use the magic,
Yeah.
which is mm-hmm.
Yeah, Elizabeth Bowman says, dropping by
Hi.
to say hi. I didn't see the Librarians episode yet, so I'll come back later. Cheers.
All right. Hey, Elizabeth. Good to see you.
Yeah, I know it's tough now that there are two new episodes a week.
It is tricky.
That was a surprise for us too. So
Yeah.
we had to rethink a lot of things we were planning on doing. So,
Mm-hmm.
but hey, we're doing okay.
And they talk about the stone as I believe they called it an Altair stone.
I could not get that word. I'm gonna let that go. Let you do that word now.
and that so Charlie says, well, I need to get that shard out of your arm,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes berserk kind of and does something super surprising.
Yes.
He says, if you don't give me that stone, I'm gonna I thought, okay, well,
He's
that
on the
shows
dark side.
that shows us just what you said wasn't going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
Robert. You have been corrupted by the
You have
magic.
been corrupted by magic.
Even though he keeps insisting, I'm only going to
No.
use it for good. I'm only
Yes.
going to, this is going to, I'm
So
only
so killing Lysa is for the good.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
Lysa pleads with him.
Yes, and I think she got to him.
Yes,
She
because
got to him because he breaks it, and I thought that was just very interesting that crushing it would stop it. That was a little. I just went, well, I didn't even think of that, but I don't know.
well, and it's interesting that the power that he got from the stone crushed the stone.
Yes, and then the shard that was in him jumped out and went
Yes.
with the rest of the pieces. It was very, very interesting, let's just say.
And went bye bye.
Yeah.
Went bye bye. Yeah.
Mm. Well, all I can say is I'm hoping that they bring him back and expand on Lysa's story with him. I think that would be kind of cool.
So they can have some kind of continuity.
Mm-hmm. Or just a reference.
They did leave it open. I thought they left
They
that.
did. They did leave it open.
And they
He
left it
invited
with
her to come to the U.S., but she didn't say. And then they walked away, but then she turned around, and that happened.
All kissy, all moony moony, and
Mm-hmm.
tootsie
Mm-hmm.
tootsie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anybody wonders where I got that from the Little Rascals. All moony moony and tootsie tootsie. Yes.
Okay. I don't remember that from the Little Rascals,
Oh
but
yeah.
it
Which
was
was a very
that was a few
sweet
moons
touch.
back that I saw it the last time.
Very sweet touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as you said, well, and the stone, the end of the shards that are left end up
And it doesn't look like it's as big as it was before. At least to me, it didn't. Um,
in a glass jar safely in the library.
in a special place that the library made up for, they said.
In a special place. And they did leave it pretty open. I thought this was
They did. Yeah, they did.
pretty open. That may indeed.
Yes, he didn't have to have his memory wiped because he heard the library, but didn't. She never really said what the library was. So,
But she probably said more than she should have.
She probably did, but she kept cutting herself off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I too liked the episode because it explored more of Lisa's a personal experience that she had after she became a librarian.
Yes, yes.
And of course, that leads me to wonder what's down the road for the rest of our team.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we've got 2 episodes next week, but we still got one to talk about for this week. And that, are we ready, or do you have some more pictures from that one?
Oh, well, one thing about this episode was that it explored the relationship more between Vikram and Lisa, because Vikram was being super grandfathery protective of her.
Yes, in a as she said, a Victorian way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got so upset when she said, "Well, we don't have the chastity belt anymore." Oh, he got so upset.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was funny when he said that.
I miss Mrs. Astelot in this.
Yes, I did
see her
too.
at all, and I kept looking around corners. Is she going to be here? Is she going to be here?
No, but she was not in this episode. No. However, yes.
We can turn the page.
We can turn the page, and we have.
Oh, yes. You know I have the title, right?
I know, that's what I was waiting for. Yes. And she's going to say it again.
The Librarians, the next chapter, and the Descartes dilemma.
Yes, and that was so much fun.
So how many actually looked up Descartes?
I asked you.
Huh?
I asked you.
Well, I remember studying something about it in school, but I couldn't remember a darn thing about it. And so I did look up. And it's quite interesting based on the episode. I looked it up after the episode was over. After I watched.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we forgot to say who actually wrote the first
we did. We're so bad.
It was written by Gary Rosen, and the director.
Which one? We're talking about this one?
That was the Red Rock.
Oh, and the Red Rock. Okay.
Yeah, and guest starring was Oliver Dench as Monty said. And the Descartes dilemma was written by John Rogers and Rebecca Rosenberg, and directed by one of your favorites.
Oh, Milan
Yes.
Khan. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I saw that and I was saying, yay! I've got to write him because I'd like him to be on the show again. So.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Much to talk about. Descartes. Yes. His philosophy does have a lot to do with this episode, which was wild. You had to keep track
Well, you did, and it was very, very difficult.
It was. It was. But it begins with it began with such a sweet little gesture. This is Merlin in the park having a moment with a little boy, having a moment of magic.
Oh, just minding his own business.
Mind-
Minding his own business. Yes, I want to interject that.
Mhm. That he was minding his own business.
Yes, that he was
Yeah.
minding his own business. However,
However, he sees a figure off in the distance, and then he hides, and then that was a great entrance, wasn't it?
oh yes. And what do you say? Like, I recognize
That cold
that
steel
cold
blade.
steel blade. Yes, and it's like, woo!
And who is it? The person who we missed from the last
Yes, we're
episode.
so excited. I'm sorry, but I do enjoy when she's in episodes and she has more than a 2-minute part. I'm sorry.
Yes, I
I
do
really
too.
do.
Hmm. And meanwhile, the team is running away again.
And then the switcheroo happens.
Oh my goodness. The first switcheroo, right?
Oh, of the many that I honestly I lost count. I was getting a headache trying to figure out who was who.
Well,
And I liked when they said, "Well, let's change something of our clothes so we know who's who." And I went, "Oh, that's so good."
hmm So let me see. Okay, this is one of the changing after they change clothes.
Hmm.
So who is who in this? Who's who? Can you tell from what they're wearing?
I think Vikram is Charlie. I think,
Yep. Yes.
and then Charlie is Vikram.
No.
No. That's right. No, Charlie is Lisa.
No.
I don't know, Marsha. I tell you, I was getting so
There's only
confused
one.
of that whole thing.
What does she have on?
I'm I I don't know. I can't.
She has
tell.
on Connor's jacket.
Oh, see, I can't even tell with this picture. I was just
So
getting so confused. I needed them to put a name tag big on their outfits of who they
that's
are.
what they should have done.
Oh, and then just
That's
traded them.
That was very confused. So the first switch, I had to write this down. Charlie, the first switch now. This is the second switch, actually. The first switch, Charlie was Vikram.
Yeah.
Lisa was Connor.
Right.
Connor was Lisa.
Right. See, that's what I thought you were. Yeah.
And Vikram was Charlie.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking it was. So.
And they started talking about, oh, my mouth. This isn't my tongue.
I bit my
touching
tongue.
my
It's not
body.
my mouth. Yeah. It's like
That was crazy. That was
that was so crazy. I just don't know what to say.
So this is the second switch where no, this is or is this a third switch? There were so many switches, Michael.
Well, don't I know it? I think the second switch was when they weren't in the library.
Yes, and I didn't.
When they were on wherever they were doing being chased by those whatever they were. I'm not sure what they were.
Yeah, and I think this is actually the third, at least the third switch.
At least the third. Because I think Connor is Lisa. I mean, not Connor. I think I think Charlie is Lisa in this one. I think.
But she's got or maybe they switched, but they hadn't switched clothes because you're right. You may be right because it looks like Charlie has Lisa's phone.
Lisa's phone, yeah.
And
I mean, it got so confusing.
Yes, I couldn't keep track. I really couldn't. I tried. So while they're switching,
or Charlie was Connor.
What'd you say?
Or Charlie was Connor. I don't know.
Yeah, it was an Abbott and Costello routine by this time. Just
Gave me a
switching back.
headache. Gave me a headache. I'm sorry, I did. But
Plus,
did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. But it gave me a headadeche. And then I thought about writing it down, and I go, they're not staying in the bodies long enough for me to.
I see what Monty said.
Oh, yeah, throw it up. I.
Mrs. A is a badass.
Well, we knew that already.
We
knew
and
that
it
from
was so
season
good
1.
to see her.
Yes.
And Linda says Elaine has a big
Yes,
role in
she
this
does.
one.
She does.
Yes, thank goodness.
Oh, and Linda says Lysa was Merlin, but I don't think not in that photo. I don't think.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
I don't
yet.
think so either. No.
We're getting to it though.
Yeah, we're getting to it.
We are getting there.
That was
We're
the
getting there.
interesting one.
So and me, but yeah, look, our intrepid Mrs. Astolat has Merlin tied to a chair.
Yes, tied to a chair.
And of course he protests, la 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 la, and she gives him some sparkle dust.
Oh, that was funny. From the Sandman, blew some sand in his face from the Sandman.
Now, was Mrs. Astolat using magic?
Yes, she was.
I thought we were not supposed to use magic.
Well, they do anyway. They use parts of the library. They do.
For good.
Well, because the magic door.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
They always have a reason, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, so they end up figuring out. Okay, this is that one. They end up figuring out where they need to go to the exhibit.
Yes, yes.
To figure out the riddle
to find the other half
bracelet.
of the bracelet, yeah.
That has the constellations on it, and they're twins, and they have to have both bracelets in order to hopefully make the switch happen. So they go to the museum. I don't remember the name of the museum.
I don't
exhibit, actually. So it's a traveling exhibit.
Oh, and it was it in Paris? No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what city was it in? That's what I can't remember what city it was in.
Ooh, I don't.
Does anyone in the chat room remember what city the exhibit was in? Because I can't remember right now. I've only seen it twice.
Yes. Me too.
Well, I don't hear anything from the chat room, so we'll just go on.
Mm-hmm.
I got a kick out of when Connor, whoever body he's in, said, oh no, the person that's in charge of the exhibit is somebody I know, and she hates me.
With good reason, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And there she is. She looks so nice in her pink suit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlie
is Connor.
And Connor is Vikram.
I think Connor is Vikram in this one, yeah.
Which was hysterical with the changing of the accents and the mannerisms.
I am sure that was either fun or absolutely crazy for them to film this.
And one of the running down,
both.
Running away as Lysa or running away as that was hysterical. And Connor played Vikram for quite a bit in this part of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Bluey is British, so then he kind of uses accent, but not really, because still different from what his normal
Yes, what his normal voice is. Yeah.
is. Yeah, I wonder. We'll have to ask them whether this episode took longer to film because of all the changes, and they had to remember all the
Yeah,
different.
that would drive me crazy. I mean, it really would. Drove me crazy watching it. So I was like,
Which
oh,
was crazy, right?
that was too much.
Mm.
That's all I can tell you.
So they figure out what the twins are, the Castor and Pollock.
Pollux, yes.
Yeah. That they were brothers, and they had to.
They switched bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to enlist the help of Simone, which is the young lady
Mm-hmm.
with whom Carter had an ill-fated relationship. And she agrees to finally to give them the card the access card, so they can go search the inner realm.
Okay, Linda says that it's in Austria. I think that's right. Yeah.
So she gives them her key card.
She gives them their key card. Yeah.
And meanwhile, as Sue said, there's a switch where Lysa is actually now
Merlin. And so it's Merlin that's in the looking for this thing, and none of them figured out that Lysa wasn't there.
And some people were saying in the chat rooms, well, they couldn't tell that Lysa was different.
She wasn't herself. Yeah. So, Lysa's the only one that's the same. And then it's like, it's like, oh no.
That was.
Should we talk about the grand entrance of Mrs. A, or do we wait for a minute on that?
The grand entrance
of Mrs. A.
Into what?
Because remember, she comes and says, "That's not Lysa."
Oh yeah, thank you.
That's not Lysa, because Merlin comes and they all freak out because it's Merlin, and he goes, "I'm not Merlin."
Thank you, Mrs. A. Here I come to say the day.
Yes, as that was a big reveal for everyone. They were so shocked. They'd been going around with Merlin all this time and didn't even know that it wasn't Lysa.
How could we not have known that there was something different?
They weren't really looking for
it. Maybe they were so involved and so with their own
craziness,
dilemmas, and
who knows, but
bodies and tongues.
But I mean, I was glad. I mean, going back when they were in the library, when Mrs. A and Merlin / Lysa were in the library, she looked into Merlin's eyes and said, "Lysa." I thought that was interesting. It's like she could see her spirit and knew it was Lysa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Mrs. A is a bit older than.
Slightly.
But not older than Vikram.
Yes, she is.
She's older than Vikram?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then that's why she noticed.
No, yeah, she's hundreds of years older than Vikram.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what a confusing episode this was. And they get the key card and they go into the tombs or wherever, or the storeroom where the concrete thingamabob is, where this thing is.
Mm-hmm. And they put the wrong. They think it's an American copper penny, and bad things start to happen.
Which I thought was hilarious, because people I know are always complaining that the coins are not the same as they used to be. A copper coin isn't a copper coin anymore.
Well, it's gone now.
A copper, yeah, now they're really gone. But they weren't They're not, the nickel's not totally made the way it used to be
Of
out of
nickel.
nickel.
No. Mm-mm.
But they, as you said, they finally get the correct,
Combination.
because Charlie, Lysa as Charlie, bashes open the coin box, and the coins go flying everywhere.
Yes. Oh, that was hysterical. That was hysterical. That was like,
And
okay.
they get it, and the tomb opens, and ta-da!
Mm-hmm.
Now, who is Connor here? Connor is Vikram, right?
Vikram, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Does
he
anyone
with his,
want to vote in the chat room? Thinking,
huh?
I just said you want to make a vote out there, what everybody thinks, but I think it is Vikram. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
is this Vikram?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I also want to know what's on his shirt. What's on Connor's shirt? What picture? Because he always wears interesting
Yeah, he
clothes.
does.
And he's finally got the bracelets, and smashes them together.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's back to where they were, with new understanding
Of each other.
and and empathy and all that. And what Lysa says, um, I feel like I've been kicked and punched, and I need to lie down right here, right now.
Mm-hmm. I just thought it was an interesting way for them to explore their counterparts,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yes.
they saw their vulnerabilities and things that they didn't know about them. Like they said Charlie is in pain all the time.
Yes. I did not know that.
No, I didn't either.
Wow.
And then all of the breaks and whatever she's had, and
Mm-hmm.
steel or
That was
you know,
tragic.
bolts in her. Yeah, yeah.
That was tragic. Oh, let me take this off. And to the Descartes dilemma, Descartes believed in mind body dualism.
Oh, okay.
The "I think therefore I am" quote is associated with Rene Descartes. He believed that the body and the mind were separate, so that you could interchange them, and that's what this episode.
It's pretty much about, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which was interesting. Is that you?
Not anymore.
So, and at the end of the episode, because there always has to be some hook or something, that Vikram remembers that Merlin talked to him about how he could be the new King
Oh,
Arthur.
yes, new King Arthur. Yeah, he's using his persuasion to get Vikram back on his side again.
Yes. And where will that lead?
Where will that lead? Yeah.
And one thing I liked about this episode, which is a little aside, was Simone looked like this when she was at work, and then later there's a scene between Simone and Connor,
Mm-hmm.
where she's totally casual.
Yes.
And I like that they made that little
change.
Yes.
Different hairstyle, different.
No, whole lot
everything.
of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a nice touch. Thank you, writers and director.
And it looks like they've kind of reconnected. So Connor has a connection outside the library again.
As you talked about for
Lysa. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And where will this lead?
Where will this lead, if anywhere? Yeah.
Also, at the end of the episode,
Yeah,
She's going hunting.
she's going hunting again. She was not happy.
No, not at all. I wonder what she has in that backpack.
Um,
It's gonna be stuff that she's gonna. If I were Merlin,
I'd look
I'd
out if
be
I were Merlin.
I'd be watching my back at
Hmm.
all times, cause she is on the hunt. And the fun part is we're gonna get to see what happens.
I think we are, and I'm very excited about that. Um, in some ways, I'm glad there's 2 episodes a week because we
Because
get double the enjoyment, but then it's going to be
true.
done in half the time.
Hmm.
So I don't know which is worse or better or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
And
but
I.
before we go,
What are we
I,
not going yet?
well, we're almost done. So
Okay.
I want to stress this. We've been running down at the bottom our guests that are that we have gotten booked for the next couple of weeks or maybe more. So Friday, the 21st of August, we have Britta Bohake. I know I
Yeah.
said right. Hilda from the Librarians, the Next Chapter,
Woohoo.
204, who we like to call her Gretel, just so we know where we're talking. Thursday, 27th of August, Holly Donovan, who plays Amy in Sunday's upcoming episode, will be on our show.
Hmm.
And both of them are, I'm sorry, at that one was on Thursday, but they're all at 2 p.m. Eastern, uh, 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Hmm.
So, so we're happy about that. But what's wild is, our first guest is from Germany and our second guest is from the UK. So um, we're
No
just going
Americans
all
allowed.
over. We're all going all over the globe.
Yeah,
So,
no Americans allowed at this point.
well, yeah, but they're going to be eventually, I think. So we had one last year
Yes, we did.
that was a guest, but he wasn't. He was living in America, but he wasn't American. So that was interesting. So
Okay, those in chat room. There's something that I noticed in this episode. What do you think of this? I'll give you a minute a few seconds to look at it. And what do you notice about this picture? And Michael, you can be thinking too, but don't say anything.
no, I'm not going to say anything because I don't think I'm allowed to say what I think.
Anybody? What do you think about this picture? Vikram and Lysa. They are as themselves in this picture. I will say that. There's no body switching going on. Any thoughts? Do 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 boom boom. I watched way too much Jeopardy.
Obviously, yes. Uh-huh.
Actually, as an
And
aside,
and and time is up and nobody said a word.
and actually, I actually wanted to get on Jeopardy. I tried out for Jeopardy years and years ago. I did not make it. I did make it on another game show for another time. I'll tell you about that.
Yeah,
But
I had a friend that made it on
yeah.
Jeopardy. Yeah.
Well, okay, Michael, what do you think?
No, I don't want to say anything because it reminds me of something and no.
Now I'm intrigued. This reminded me. I looked at it and I looked at Lysa's expression, and it looks like she's looking down at Vikram's cane, which she is, and Vikram's cane looks like toes. It looks like a foot to me.
Hmm.
Does it look like a foot to you?
I am pleading the fifth.
Oh, okay. Well, to me, it looked like toes, and it looked like Liza was saying the same thing. Oh my goodness! You know what? This looks like toes. I never noticed that
Mhm.
before. So anyway, that's my thought, my closing thought for me for these episodes.
Yeah, which with they were both they were very good, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I'm working on trying to get some more guests from episodes 1 through 6,
Mm-hmm.
and hope I'm successful. But at least we're going to have some of the directors and the writers come. So
Mm-hmm.
most of them wanted to come after their. Some have written 2 or directed 2 for the
Yeah.
season, and they wanted to come after those, so
Mm-hmm.
they could talk about both things.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well,
So
yeah, a great couple of episodes. I agree. They're fun. We're moving so fast
yes.
through this season. We're
And I
moving
mean,
so.
tell your friends about this. If you have friends that are into the librarians and they'd like to join us, please let them know. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the UK, it's the next day at 1 in the morning.
Yes.
And if you're in Germany or Serbia or all that, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So
Mm-hmm.
those people I don't expect to be here. But you never know. You
Yeah.
never know.
You never
Might
know.
have a surprise, whatever.
That's right. But yeah, thank everybody for being here. And an hour later, like Michael says.
Yeah. And we are ready. And if you're ARC fans, we'll be here to talk about episode 4, I believe. Is that
Mm-hmm.
correct? I
Yes.
think that's episode 4
Yes.
at Friday, 8 p.m.
Which comes on
Eastern time,
tonight.
which comes on tonight in an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
So please join us for them. It looks like to be a heart-stopping episode. That's all I'm saying.
You could say that about every episode this season so
But
far.
this one, I think a little bit more. So there you
Okay.
go. So
So
everyone, take care. And on behalf of
bye.
myself and Marcia, see you next time. Bye bye.